One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, and it is a windy day out, really windy. And what I've got here for you is my 1991 E350 Ford, and it's a custom chassis, let's say. It's an actual built EMT vehicle. And I need to actually look up the name and number and all that stuff because they have a name and number they put to them. That's a actual thing with these. This was number 99. And from what I hear, they build them in the bunches like a grapes. Look at the wind out here. My God. Okay, I'm trying not to have it be too loud, but it might just be kind of loud. Oh my, it is definitely a windy day. Okay, I'm gonna go around this kind of a once around. You can check out my website, oneownercarguy.com. What I'm gonna do is go around it once, and I'm gonna show you underneath it to where you can see any of the suspension and components and stuff like that. I'll tell you right now, it's got brand spanking new tires on it, man. Just brand spanking new tires. And it's gonna be loud right here. I'm sorry. Probably kind of yelling anyways. So here we go. I'm just gonna drop right underneath and do it to it. It's only got 69,000 original miles on this little rig. So here we go. I just worked out yesterday, so I'm feeling kind of hurting here, but getting down underneath is just as clean as can be. Super, super clean. All there is to say about it. You might get a damp gasket or something somewhere, but it's not leaking all over and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be hard to get up. Sorry, it takes me a little bit longer today. I'm gonna go ahead and show you under here for the tranny and any of that stuff. Just clean as can be. Super, super clean on the rear end and everywhere. Tranny, clean as can be. Clean truck. Even all this, it'll wipe off. You could shine this up. Somebody touched this up on here, maybe some of it, meaning the mud flaps and such. I don't know. I know I touched the chain up and lock. It had all been painted, and I didn't touch up that side. It looked like that, in fact, but it was just sitting like that, and somehow I missed the other side. There is, look at these tires. Titties on the tires and flaps like crazy. Titties, titties, titties. I don't get the max 85 on the back and max 65 on the front, but that's what it says. Same tire. They are the Futura Scrambler AP2 on an LT 215 85/16 with a load range of E. Okay. That's your once around and your underneath around. And here we go for the damage, which I honestly don't have much to talk about when it comes to damage. It's just pretty clean. There is the factory little, where you can see this kind of wave in on the teensy bits where the rivets are, and that's about it. The worst thing I can say is this. I'm gonna back up and show you. You can't really see from a distance anything, but if you really start to look, and I can see it right now, you might be able to. Right here is an F, right here is an E. That's relief. That's disaster relief. And there's your American Red Cross with the cross right here. You could even stencil it out and redo it. You could be the American, well no, you better not do that, but you could. Okay, there's a chip in here in the paint, and just clean as can be, straight as can be, all up and down. There's a couple bulbs out on the lights. Paint's chipping off around here just a little bit, and it's only because they painted that rubber seal, which I would probably repaint it now. The 99 is still on there a little bit, and it looks like whoever took this off tried to razor blade it. Light cracks in this because, like I say, they painted this, and you could actually rub on it and chip it off some because that is pliable rubber in between the two. This thing runs and drives like a dream. That's all there is to say about it. It runs and drives like a dream. I could probably say that 3 or 4 more times. There's a couple little chips up on the bonnet or hood type thing here. You got your running lights up top, which is really cool. You get a truck this big, you gotta have running lights. If you don't have running lights on a truck this big, there's just something wrong with you. That's what people will think, at least. Extra straps and stuff down in here. The flooring like this and all that good stuff. Trying to do all this with one hand is hard sometimes. Okay, so that is the outside. You've seen the stuff there. Now there's a spot right here that I want to show you. Looks like it's almost been touched up, and there is a chip in the paint there. I believe this said disaster relief somewhere, but I don't see it. I think right in here it had something, but I don't think it was on as long because you just don't see it in there. That's all there is to it. This bumper is mean as can be. Mean bumper! With a watermark on it that shouldn't really be there. But nice truck, clean truck. California, a little bump in the bumper. A bump in the bumper right there and right there. Underneath. One clean truck. Okay, down the driver's side. Super, super clean. I've said that over and over. I'm sorry. A little split in the paint there a little bit. A couple marks right here. Don't know what happened. I wasn't there at the time. Little connector thing for something. Little gouge in the paint right there. It's tiny, but it's there. Bigger one right here. It's not as tiny. It's also there. Winders everywhere. Yes, sirree. Couple more bulbs out. I don't know which ones. I'm going to come from the front forward now to kind of get you a look down the sides. Little protruding thing here and protruding thing there from kind of probably shutting the hood rod in it or something. Light dent right there, I think. Probably from popping down on this to get this thing to open. Little scratches there. The grill's in great shape. Look at this bumper. Would you just look at there? Like that video. I forget who that was. Ed Bassmaster. He's got some funny stuff on here. Me and my buddy, it flipped up in the feed yesterday and we were watching that one just laughing our butts off about would you look at that. So you can add the would you look at that on YouTube and it'll show you. A little chip right there maybe. Okay, so that is that. I'm gonna go down the side of this thing and really give you a look. The battery box there's an extra battery junction box type thing there. I'm gonna show you in the wheel well. It's super clean in here. Super, super clean. And look at all the tread on the tires. It's just out of control, the tread on these tires. They're new. This thing had a lot of fees due when I got it and stuff, and I think it had just sat for 10 years. And basically, they put brand new tires on it because they were flat. 7 to 10 years, I don't know. I know it runs great, drives great. This is one great truck. I can't see anything else to talk about. Oh, there's one more there. I showed you that. There's a whip antenna missing up there. Got spotlights on the back and little pokey things to keep it from smacking too hard back into there and hurting us too much. One of your pop rivets right here could be smacked back in a little bit. And there is these little marks right there and right there. A little scratch there and there. I showed you everything else. There might be a tiny, tiny something I missed. Like a speck in the paint right there. Right there. And that's it. I don't know of anything else on this truck. It's beautiful. My website is oneownercarguy.com. You can check that out. And I'll have about 80, 90 pictures of it on here. I'm going to do the test drive, interior, and all that stuff. There'll be a link at the end of this video to the interior, a link at the end of that video to the test drive, and all that. I'm going to kind of make sure I got you all, and then look around, make sure I showed you everything about this truck. Lenses are good. Yeah, I can't think I showed you in the box. There is another little connector thing on this side I'm going to show you up close. And I don't know if I pointed out this little paint check there. And whatever that is, I don't know if it was another whip antenna or what. It's also got the same one of these on this side. All your lenses are just great on it. This thing, it seems to have been very well maintained, inside, outside, the whole deal. So that's another around And I'm gonna flip around to the front now. You'll see the ending, and I'm gonna tell you if you want, or if you're interested in this, it's Nathan, 406-546-8748. You can reach me absolutely anytime. If it's later and this has been up for a long time and I've sold it, that's okay. I get a lot of this kind of stuff. Give me a call anyways. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. The wind's crazy. Hope you could have heard me. I might need to have this truck whipped out for the disaster that's coming here. Thanks for watching. We'll talk. One Owner Car Guy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. And what I've got here for you today is a review. This is the interior review of this 1991 E350. It's a Red Cross disaster relief vehicle. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a walk around of it. I got this guy here looking at me like some kind of dork. And other than that, it's gonna be the interior review of this beautiful E350 in a V8 model. So I'm gonna go ahead around this thing, just kind of show you the what for and how to, give you a quick walk around and show you how clean it is. It's a clean truck, that's for sure. It shows to be maintained. It's got super low miles. This thing's got brand spanking new tires. It's got the shadow of some dude walking through it. It reflects the sun like crazy. So that's your quick walk around. I'm gonna show you real quick the tires again, because I just absolutely love these tires. The T's all over the sides. More tread than you can imagine. Underneath, clean as can be. Beautiful. And like I said, this here's about the interior, and I didn't show you under the hood yet, so I'm gonna pop the hood and show you that kind of first off here. Now, I've got not a lot of battery on my camera. I don't know why, I don't know any of that. I just know I really don't have a lot of battery. So with that in mind, I might have to switch cameras, and please tell me which one you like better. A little bit of corrosionary stuff on the front there, from some rock chips or something probably. I'm gonna go ahead and hang this around my neck and open this up. Prop rod. Little plastic clip that holds it on is broken. Now it's hard to see much motor on these, but the truck is clean as can be. Very clean. Actually, I put a new alternator on it and a couple new batteries. That's one thing it needed. Figured out a lot of the electrics here and renumbered a couple things as we did it to it. And actually this one doesn't have anything on it because this one here is an extra that we had on there, I think, yeah. And that's that. Okay, so, and what this controls here, I was thinking, it's got all numbered here. This controls all the lights and everything around this. This is some kind of converter here. And I'll put them extra 2 nuts on there. It's just an extra block or something to that effect, because it's totally unneeded from everything I can find in here. I'll have to ask Chuck about it. I know this bad boy is a bright thing. I'm going to show you in a different area all of that. And it's been stored like that while that has been happening. Okay, I'm going to show you inside this bad boy, just like that. I'm going to show you the interior. Okay. Headliner and all that is nice carpeted stuff. Now that side's got a bulb out. This side does not, as you can see. Pedals and everything in this truck are absolutely beautiful. Rubber mat's in great shape. Couple cracks in it in a couple places. Ooh, probably jumped in with keys or a screwdriver in their pocket. That's the only real damage. A little bit of fraying starting right there, but nothing separated. Just as nice and clean as it gets. Same thing goes for that side. I'm going to show you over there later. Dash is just beautiful. Not all cracked up or nothing. It is all it's cracked up to be. It's just not cracked up. 69,000 original miles. Little headrest pads here. Call things for that. I'm just going to hop into the back. I'll show you in the back. And I just unbuckled a couple of these for the heck of it. There's actually 3 more on it, and you can leave it totally This opens from the inside or the outside. And there's that. So I got it open. It's an access panel. Now you got lighting up top here. I'll show you all that later. I just wanted to show you this. Well, that makes it darker. Okay, so this will make it brighter, I hope. Now this table that comes out here also kicks down like so. The chair has a little lever. And will spin around 360 any way you want it there. You got a heater up here. I'll give you another look at the front. Beautiful. Nothing real bad to talk about in here. Rubber matting over diamond plate and regular aluminum and such for the most of it. Some kind of a bleeder valve or something. Excuse me. I'll show you all the lights here when I get it running and stuff. I guess you'd call these like a compression seat or something. You have to actually sit down on them to make them work. Not only that, this here, you can pull these bad boys out. And there's 4 of them, obviously. My camera's gonna go dead, I just know it is. You'll be able to tell me which works better in the end. There we go. These little clips clip right in there and right in there. You got straps on them to strap stuff down a bit. Now up in here, you got these little things. I don't know exactly what they do, but they kind of, yeah. Here's one. It goes over this. So whatever that is, it is. You got all kinds of them. And this comes all the way out, and then like this. And I don't think this one's coming out far enough. And I don't even know how that one. It seems like it needs to go up a little bit. I'm not going to mess with it right now. Oh, I'll bet you it's that. Now, as far as locking into the groove, though, I don't know that these things are dead on accurate. Hey now. So they all slide up. You got all these lights, and I'm going to go over the lights here in a minute. When I get the rest of this all gone over. I think that's about it. Windows open here. Oh, actually it's canteenered off or whatever on this. And then the clips on it. This window does not open, but it's there. And other than that, that is the interior of this beautiful work truck, or this trash can thing here. It's missing a screw, and this one's not in all the way. It comes up, but if you go too far, it'll pop that screw out. It needs to be fixed there. Now, of course, you just use the handle on the outside. On the inside, they got these kind of handles. And I'm going to go up through the front. Extra straps here. And they all strap into the wall, like so. All your controls. Hour meter. So next thing, we'll get all that. And maybe by then I'll have a regular battery I can charge. And not have to use my other camera. The other one works fine. Okay, so that's that beautiful truck. Just absolutely beautiful. Great shape. Super super low miles. I don't think that'll apply anymore. Better be sure though, huh? You had better be sure. Don't be having no radios. Piece of the mat missing right there. And a little ramp. Man, that's that. Look at this. Beautiful truck. And these are loose. Both of them. And the speaker pieces. Grill. Well, there we go. I had to switch. Now you'll be able to see a lot of the same stuff, but it's all different light now and everything. So I was going to show you. Quickie, waiting, got the back door open. There's my Next 7. Or what is this thing? I don't know. A6000. There we go. Sony A6000. And now we're filming on a Sony HDC DSC50V. Yeah, something like that. Okay. That is that. Cool. Mark there on it. Might not have noticed before. Okay, I'm going to give you a final walk around and tell you that's the van. God, just beautiful. Looks great. Everything about it is in great shape. My name's Nathan. You can reach me at 406-544-6919. Reach me anytime. And check out the website, oneownercarguide.com. You'll see about 100 pictures or so of this van on there. I'm going to go ahead and take some more pictures here with this camera at this different light. Just wanted to give you another walk around while it was more shady out, and you can see just exactly what you're getting. Beautiful truck. I've had 2 people stop and talk to me while I've been filming it, and that's about all I know. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. oneownercarguide.com. I was up here getting ready to drive back, and I figured, hey, might as well drive back with you, right? This thing runs and drives great. That's all there is to it. The only thing I had to do to it was put an alternator in it that I needed. Likely because it's just been sitting so long. I've actually lost my keys, which is not what I was looking to do. There we go. Okay. It's got the backup alarm. Beep, beep. Mine, they're all coming pretty fast, aren't they? Not really. We're all good. I gotta go to the post office. Friedrich sent me some snuff. Mercury, I almost bought one of them the other day. Well, this thing just runs great. That's all there is to say about it. Spotlight does not work, by the way. Smooth. It's 100% smooth. Upshift and the downshift. Just a short ride back to my place. Maybe a minute. But still. Takes a little bit of an extra test drive for you. Rides smooth, doesn't feel like it is in need of shocks or anything like that. Little clamps are clipping around back there. Okay, that is the truck. Now I'm going to take it out here in my yard, all the way up in my yard, where I can get some pictures with the, look at that, new inventory, new unseen inventory, just seen, more new unseen. Chuck just almost took a dive. More new unseen vehicles. And I'm going right about up there. I think that's going to be good. We'll do our light test here in about 20 minutes. And that's that. Thanks for watching. oneownercarguide.com. I can actually get out, flip around, look at there. New inventory. Nice stuff too. Left my lights on. This is so clean. Okay, oneownercarguy.com. That is the whole Red Cross disaster relief car, truck, van, work truck, work van, cutaway, whatever you want to call it. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. Well, it's nighttime and I'm back. As you can see, the front lights work fine. Now, one of the headache rack lights, two of them, hang on, how many is it? Two in the middle and one on the end, do not work. There's lights up here on the top, one there, all across the back work, and then that one does not. So, a couple little bulbs needed. Now I'm going to go ahead and get in and turn on some of the flipper flappers. The flipper flappers, now like I said, this light over here works, but that one over there don't. Now, driver flood. Both of them work. Get out and show you that. And spotlight does not work. Cargo lights. So that is definitely pretty cool to have. My screen went off so I couldn't see what you could see. Passenger flood, cargo floor line, rear spot. That's that light. That's that light. Now see, these aren't lighting up, but it's doing it. It's just not lighting the light. So I'm gonna actually go through here now. Cool little office. I mean, seriously cool office. Oh, those are on. I wonder. Oh, you can turn them off from here. Pretty cool. Now let's see. You got a spotlight here. And this one. This one does not work. It needs a bulb and a wire hook back. As you can see, that works. Missing the antenna up there next to it. And I think there was one out on the other side, but I'm not sure. Let's go over there and check that out. One out on the back there. Now, this has got one over here on the front, and it does not on this side. So, there's a little difference that I noticed here. That's the deal. Lights everywhere. No pun intended. Thanks for watching. That's it. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Disaster relief van, office van, desert van, you name it. It's the van to have. One Owner Car Guy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. And I just did the exterior review of this van. Beautiful van. And then I had a guy come by and go, nice truck, man. And I feel vindicated. I feel validated. That's what I feel. Like it's actual somebody complimented my work truck. Because that's how I look at these. I mean, they're a steal and compared to like a 69,000 mile four-door pickup and all that, and you got to try and do that and carry what you can carry in this or run an office out of the back. This is a cool machine. Plumber, electrician, just a guy that needs an office. Make a food truck out of it. If you need a ice cream truck or I don't know, whatever you need to lock up tools in. It's just so cool. You go in, you go to the Burger King, drop it and go. Just lock it up. Ain't nobody getting in there. That's your stuff. So, other than that, it's a quick walk around and I'm gonna jump right in and do a review of the test drive of this awesome 1991 Ford E350 work chassis, custom chassis. That's about all I know how to call it. So with that in mind, here we go. Look at the tires again. I know I've shown you a dozen times if I'd shown you once. The tires are just so awesome on this. Even the spare. The spare's even got the nubbies all over it. On the tread that goes on the ground. Look at the interior. It's awesome. Oh, I just worked out legs. It's hard to even get in the truck. Like that four-door dually up there. Oh, that's cool. That's what this is though, except it's a different kind. This is a work van. Now, I'm gonna do that again just to... runs great. A little low on fuel. I've been running things, and there went my soda. Chuck kind of caught it, but it got on the floor. That's the neat thing about rubber floors. Got a little soda on the floor, wash it out the door. Okay. Yeah. Holy smokes. I was only going 22, but that door opened fast. So brakes are good. That was my point there. Lakeside Hotel and Bar. That's an interesting little hotel and bar. I owned a restaurant right down the street here. I mean, right up to the 24, 25 miles an hour that you want to be, like right now. This tranny shifts nice. This thing rides sturdy. It doesn't ride all rough. It rides nice and strong. It's not going to ride like a Cadillac Sedan DeVille or something, but it rides like a nice sturdy truck. It rides nicer than a pickup truck. There, that's what I'm saying. You got a bit more weight to it, and you got a bit more over the back, and it just honestly does ride a lot nicer than a pickup truck. I know I've had a lot of Ford four-door crew cab and the dualies, and they just don't ride all that great. There's your 35. Just like that. This he's giving me a jump start. He's giving me the jump start because I've got the weight advantage. Well, now I'm going to wait through the light and show you the gauges and stuff. This truck runs great. Oh yeah. I might have shown you that in a different video, but you can't go by blasting caps, so that's out. The truck, the AC blows nice and cold. It's not ice cold though. It's cold. It's definitely blowing out cooler air. Hey, I forgot about him. Come back here. That's all I'm willing to do. He won. Okay, this is your test drive. I mean, what more can I say? What more can I say? Not a whole lot. But I'm going to try. I am. I'm going to try to say a little bit more here. Heard my phone go off. I think it's in my go box. I've got a go box in the middle here that kind of helps me go car to car. It's been non-existent for a while. And now we got a good go box. That's my mechanic there. Nice guy. This thing runs nice. That's up to the 45 mile an hour speed limit here, just like that. And this is a 15 mile an hour curve, so I'm going to slow down good and hard and make the turn just fine. Okay, now I've made the turn. Now I'm going to see how the downshift goes. Very nice. And you know, I'll honestly tell you, the weight's helping in the corners and stuff. I mean, it's very, very nice. I hate to say it, but much nicer than a pickup. It's amazing, especially a dually pickup. With a dually pickup, you hit bumps and stuff, and the whole ass end of the thing rattles on you and shakes over about 1.5 feet. And this has got it's not a lot of weight, but it seems like just a little bit more. Kind of like throwing a sandbag in your trunk there in the back of it in a rear-wheel drive car. This thing can haul a lot of sandbags. We're feeling like a big rig here. Now I'm gonna jump out I'm gonna jump out really quick in case the sun is at a different angle. And you can see that. very nice shape. Very nice truck. Beautiful truck. Okay, before I get in trouble for just stopping here, I'm gonna get going. Spotlight. Spotlight does not work, by the way. I think there's a bulb out. God, that's just nice. That right there is 40 miles an hour, just like that. Smooth running machine. Now, this thing could have a problem with anything tomorrow. I don't know what. It runs good, it drives good, it's got low miles. It's a 91. What is that, 25 years old now? Hard to believe. That makes this a classic. Wow. And that's according to like people that like say whether it's a classic or not. I mean, I still think like a 2002 Trans Am WS6. That's classic. Look at that. Put your foot into it a little bit. This bad boy goes. This thing might be in Montana by the time you see this ad. Because I might just take a whole Valvoline trailer there full of parts and load it into here. Hey, don't just pull out in front of me, Buster. I got lots of weight on me. I'll push you up to the light on accident. Then I'll realize I hit you. This is a lot of good truck. Now I'm going to show you the back thing here. I'm going to pull this in at an odd angle to where I can give you an outro from my shop or my yard here. It's not going to be the easiest outro. It is a hot day here in San Diego. I'll bet you it's a... They were calling for 100. I think it's probably only about 96. But still, that's warm enough. The idle sounds just a teeny bit high to me when you let off, but it does kick down and idle down. Chuck just turned the AC off to see what that'd do to it. So it could need a little idle adjustment at some point. That definitely kicked it down a notch. Okay, that is your test drive video, cruise control and all that. Let's test these. I hate doing wipers, but that did it. Hey, let me do them fast. There's the fast. It did have solar on it. A long time before, who knows when. Okay, that's your walk around. Thanks for watching. It's oneownercarguy.com and 406-546-8748. There'll be a link at the end of this video and down in the description below to where you can see the exterior and interior video review and all that good stuff. One more thing I wanted to show you before I'm done, and I showed it in a different video, but I'll make sure you see it. That is what this is, and I guess they make a lot of them. I don't know nothing about it. I just know that's on it. That's the official model number or whatever, I guess. oneownercarguy.com. It's your disaster relief van. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you.